Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 17521 Lake Haven Drive here in Lake Oswego. We're located at the front of the home. We're going through a 4-inch ABS cleanout. The camera's just sitting at the bottom of the standpipe right now. I'm going to zero out here. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. I'll get some water running here in just a moment. And it does transition immediately upon access over to 4-inch cast iron pipe. Here we go. Just transitioned over to concrete pipe there about 4 feet out. And this is Transite concrete. You're here about 40 feet out. I'll attempt to locate this and get it marked, but it does look like we've got water coming into the pipe from the outside of the line. All right, here at 58 feet, we have reached the main lateral out on Lake Haven Drive. We're going to let the line drain out here for a couple minutes before reeling back. The line is as drained out as it's going to get at this point. We're going to have constant water flow to a certain point because there is water coming into the line. And there is a section of the line there towards the end that is made out of standard concrete pipe. This here is transite. And we're approaching the area where the water is seeping into the line, which again is right here. I'm going to attempt to locate this and get it marked. It's worth checking with the city. The only issue with repairing asbestos is some cities, if you actually dig down and have to cut into the concrete or transite concrete, there are some issues with that because it can expose asbestos to the air. So this may be an option or a situation where doing a pipeline or sleeve is the more ideal way to go, so you don't have to actually dig down and expose the asbestos pipe. I had to disconnect the camera and reconnect it. My screen was glitching out here, so the counter started over. But we're still out here at 40 feet. Just located the joint. It's right where the grass meets the bark dust at the very front of the yard. There's a bunch of rose bushes and stuff in that bark dust area. Marked it with a white X. It's at 5 feet deep there. Because it is transite, once again, I recommend looking into both repair options versus excavation versus doing a pipeliner. Sometimes if you cut into asbestos, you have to tear the whole line out. So doing a pipeliner in this situation is probably going to be the most ideal way to go. I do recommend repairing that once to discontinue the joint separating more, but it's also opened up to the potential of roots getting in there. I'm just about to reel the camera out of the line here. I apologize, my camera lens is a little gunked up from running it through here. This joint here, it's about 6 feet out from the point of access. You can see once my camera pulls back, this is where it transitions to concrete. There is a lip there on the pipe where it's settled. And this is a spot where debris can hang out because of that lip. And it's also causing some standing water. So those two in conjunction can cause some flow issues. This is a spot I also recommend taking care of, so there's a smooth transition there. Okay, went ahead and located right here. We're just about 4 to 6 feet out from the clean out in kind of the planter bed area in the bark dust right next to the house. It's about 3 feet deep here. And I do recommend correcting the joint there so that doesn't lead to debris buildup and possibly blockages. It looks like for the most part stuff is shooting over the top of that with not too much of an issue. The pipe itself is quite clean and clear of really large debris buildup. There is some grease that was throughout the line, but I don't see any big debris buildup right there at that spot. But either way, it's an area where it's much more likely for debris to hang up in the line, so I do recommend repairing that. I would call this line functioning, but draining slowly through that area. Recommend a rescope after any repair work to ensure that it was done properly.